Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I am here with a very quick tip for all of you. And I was just working on some items for my sewing cookbook and fashion journals and home and garden journals, and thought I'm going to hop on really quick because I want you to see this, and I want you to see the opportunities that using these items that I'm going to show you actually has to whatever project you are doing for your arts and crafts, whether it's junk journaling, mixed media, so on and so forth. Many times on my live sales, which are every Thursday, the first Thursday of the month is always in the morning at 10 a.m. My live sales are always at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursdays. And many, many times I have curated old newspapers. And what I have found is not a lot of folks are purchasing them. Those that know. And I want everybody to know and see just how versatile these are. Now, this was a paper bag project, but pieces like this to collage with, like on there, awesome idea, right? Here's another one. So that's one way to use them. And another way is just to save silly articles. I had to save these because I thought they were hilarious. Her snoring spouse. And she's basically saying, as I listened to the 10 o'clock news and drinking my nightly cup of coffee, after seeing the two children off to bed, I was startled by a loud snore from the couch where lay my loving husband. I just stopped to look at him, and after listening to a news report of a woman who had been granted a divorce because she couldn't stand the man she had been married to, for better or worse. What did I see? Well, my spouse lay on his back with his mouth wide open, and sounds like thunder came from him. He was barefooted and wore old trousers that had become too small, and he can't button. His hair was tousled, and he hasn't shaved for 3 days. But Kate, what does that matter? He is so good to us and to everyone. He never says sharp things, yada, 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 yada. Why should one look at the outward appearance when a heart of gold beats beneath? We've been married 14 years, but if I thought any other woman wanted him, I know I'd still be jealous. I don't know. It just cracked me up. And then here's another one. This is from 1958. I wrote it on the top so I wouldn't forget. And I did use paper bags to cover all of these. Once again, another paper bag project. Couple divorced after 40 years of married life. And the funniest part of it, and I only read the funny part, Golden was charged his wife with quarreling and nagging to such an extent that he moved. Oh, and then this is another one. It was a shock that this woman was 31 and a grandmother, and that this mama was 15. So it made the news. Now that happens all the time. But back in 1958, not so much. Okay. So now so you can just keep fun little things and stick them in, I don't know, or keep them. Just keep them for yourself. I just thought they were cute. But here's a couple other things that I have done. So this is a couple of these are from the 20s. This is a National Bella's Hess company. Clip and mail this handy coupon for your book. And this would make a great pocket. It would make a great belly band. And all it is cut from that old newspaper. So if you have old newspapers, don't throw them away. And you can make newer newspapers look a little old, but I think the ink might not work quite so well. But there's that. So belly band, little baby pocket. You could even use it just as a journal card. Here's another one. All of these are backed, I believe, with the newspaper. This could be a tag. It could be a pocket. You could cut these all apart and use them as little embellishments on, like you could use it there, or you could, put a piece across like that, across there. Or you could just leave it like it is. It can be a tag, a journal card, whatever you so choose. Here's one I made into a pocket. This is for nylons. This is one, I think this was all together. So I cut this one off, made it a pocket. This one I left just as it is because I could use it as a belly band. I could cut them apart. I could make it a pocket, Lots and lots of choices. So these are all ready, and I can use them for I can even use this for a home decor piece, because I've got sheets and bedspreads. I could cut this one off for the blouses and use it for something else. This one is from 1926, and I do need to make, no, 19, it's 1920 something. This is one of my favorites, but again, I can use this as a journal card. I can make it into a pocket, a tag, a lot of things. But look how beautiful that is. And I have done nothing to it. I haven't distressed it. I haven't aged it. I haven't rounded the corners. It is simply glued to the back of a paper bag. There you go. Now, here are some, the cool part was these were already on a huge page just like that. What a win, huh? And I think, let me look. I was going to look and see if I have all my newspapers. Yes, I do. Now, I have given, or I have sold a lot of these, but this is just a small sampling. There are some in here I need to save because there were some about, let's see, The Wizard of Oz. There were some about 4-H, like this one. This is a lot of 4-H stuff, so I want to keep all that. But let's just take a look. Usually, the back side always has a lot of cool stuff. So this refrigerator, I could cut this refrigerator out and use it. Here's an ad for a beauty shop. Adam's Beauty Shop. I know it's hard for you guys to see. All of these would be amazing. And this is from 1959. And usually, I'm going to look either in the, oh yeah, look at this. All of those, all of that potential. So when you, you know, whether you're, somebody is selling these on live sales, whether you see them at yard sales, at estate sales, they are absolutely worth it to pick up. The last thing I would like to show you, I used, on these, I thought that looked like seed flour sack fabric, so that's why I used that one. Is these were little words on the bottom of a page, and I just took my Denison type stamp, used some red ink, and now I have individual baby labels. And just to show you what they look like when they're cut out, it's adorbs. Hang tight, I'm just getting the last little bit off there. Ta-da! Aren't those adorable? So, all of those uses for old newspapers and some brown paper back. So, there you have it. And I would love to hear how you use old newspapers, because there's many other ways that you can do that. So, if you so choose, leave a comment. And I would love if you subscribed if you haven't already, and give this video a quick like. That would be awesome. Thank you to everybody who supports the channel. I appreciate you very much. And until next time, and our next quick tips, remember to take time to just be. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.